Here are your candidates for sophomore class president. There are 3 candidates. Candidate A says, "Hi, I am candidate A and I am running to be your sophomore class president at Hazen High School. This is my 2nd year in leadership, and over the past 2 years, I have worked very hard with countless other students to help raise our voices and ensure everyone is being heard. As your sophomore class president, my top priority would be you and your needs. I will make my candidacy revolve around you. I want to hear your input. I want you to be involved in big decisions, and I want to know your ideas. It is no secret that this past year has not been what anyone expected for their high school experience. We had our freshman year end abruptly right as we were just starting to understand what it meant to be a Highlander. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we can't all be together walking through the halls of Hazen, but that doesn't mean we aren't all united. We are still the class of 2023. I'm not running because I think being president will make me popular. I'm not running because I think this will look good on a college application. I am running because I have ideas that will benefit everyone. I'm running because I have seen what our class can be. I have seen what happens when we all come together. On January 24th, our class came together in less than 2 hours to show our spirit. This exemplified our class's capability to unify and to work together. With that unity, we accomplished winning the Shazam Award. To me, the only way to succeed is with unity. We can't do it all alone. We need each other. As president, in order to unify us as a class, I will host sophomore class meetings to check in with you and see how you are doing and what you think we could be doing better. I will use these meetings to listen to what your opinions are and to help create a better environment for everyone. I will use the Class of 2023 Instagram page to reach out to more of the student body and get more people involved with Hazen. In conclusion, I am running to be your sophomore class president because everyone has something to offer and they deserve to be heard. Even though this wasn't the year we wanted, we can still come together and make it fun and memorable sophomore year. Let's do this, class of 2023. Your next candidate is candidate B. Candidate B says, most of my life, I had gone to schools where I was one of the few students of my race. I rarely felt like I had a voice in school because I wasn't truly being represented in the ASB or student government. Yet, when I moved to the Renton School District and became a Highlander my freshman year, I was astounded at the diversity and inclusiveness of this community. I finally felt like I was being represented fully. As cliche as it sounds, it is so important to me that all students feel like their opinions and perspectives are heard. Yet, I understand the difficulty that may ensue. We as a community are unique, which means we have different views on many topics. Listening to and seeking to understand opinions that you may not agree with is a daunting task. I get it. But with my leadership as your sophomore class president, I will ensure that all perspectives and perspectives will be valid, heard, and appreciated. For what is a community, let alone a school, if only one idea is considered? I want to make sure that every single person at Hazen feels like they have a voice. This is my motive. I wouldn't want how I felt many years ago to happen to anyone else. We live in a time where the world is full of uncertainty, but I am certain that I can keep my promises to you. I promise to uphold this position to the greatest honor. I promise to listen to all of your amazing ideas, and I promise to represent the class of 2023 and the greatness that we truly embody. Candidate C says, hey y'all, I think I would be a great candidate for sophomore class president. What inspired me to run was I feel like we need a new flavor to Hazen. If elected, I promise to keep it real 100% of the time. It is now more than ever, we should take the time to understand each other better and grow as a community. Online school has been tough and has affected everyone in different ways. What I know is that during these next few months leading into the new year will be unexpected. But I think that the right candidate, such as me, I can make it better, a better place for all. My goals for our student body is creating a more inclusive and interactive class so that we can keep our Hazen spirit alive. Also, try and be more familiar with each other. How I will reach these goals is by keeping the social environment active and leaving no one left behind. Staying in touch with one another during school and after. I know it's tough right now, but I feel I can genuinely make our sophomore year a better experience and salvage the rest of our sophomore experience. Trust me, y'all, it can be a world of difference if you vote for me. Hope you take into consideration how much taste I'll put into the rest of the school year. Have a good day.
These are the candidates for sophomore vice president. There are two. Candidate A says, "Hello, I am candidate A, and I'm running for 10th grade vice president. In my life, I've seen our people constantly fighting for change and seeing no results in return. Whether it's wealth or race inequity, we constantly strive for difference that we never seem to achieve. This is why my number one goal in life is to see to the people's needs and make sure that I can do my absolute best to be a voice for the people. What inspired me to run in this election is my love for politics and making a difference in my community. Working hard in manual labor and striving to achieve good grades has granted me the ambition to become a role model for others, someone that my peers can look up to. And I hope that I can be the best person for you. If elected as 10th grade vice president, I will work closely with the class president to ensure that every student's voice is heard and every need is fulfilled. I will open clubs so that every student feels represented. And I will work with teachers to make sure every student feels like they're getting a proper education and feels motivated to do their best. The wants of Hazen will be my number one priority, and I will strive to make sure every student feels comfortable with who they are and their purpose as a member of the Hazen family. Lastly, Hazen to me means hope. To me, Hazen is a place that represents diversity and leadership. No matter who you are or where you come from, there's always a place for you at Hazen. And that's something that means a lot to me. I hope you will consider me as your 10th grade vice president." And this is candidate B. "Hi, I'm running to be your class president, and here's why. For starters, I believe I'm the most qualified to do so. Not only do I have experience volunteering and working with members of our Hazen community and speaking at school senate meetings, but I've also had the privilege of working on exec boards in previous years to promote school spirit and inform the student body of fundraising events that I helped organize through social media. From that experience, I've learned how I could design graphics for our class Instagram that are fun and intriguing, while also motivating enough people to participate in spirit days and class fundraisers. As your vice president, I will make it my mission to get the most spirit participation out of our class as possible. On day one of my term, I will contact our counselors and advisors to see if we could reward people participating in class events, such as spirit days or planning for our football tailgates and volunteer hours. This can be by attending class meetings and sharing your ideas with our team via Zoom, or helping out with poster making for fundraising events. This will in turn improve our class spirit participation and help everyone get volunteer opportunities that are fun and engaging with the rest of the student body. I'm also excited to bring you ideas I have about online fundraising during the school closure. Low participation in spirit days and class activities is a challenge that we have here at Hazen, and I can help change that as your vice president. With my skills as a graphic designer and my idea to incentivize participation in spirit activities with volunteer hours, I believe me and my ideas are the best way to get our spirit and fundraising participation through the roof and above and beyond. Thank you.
These are your candidates for sophomore class secretary treasurer. There are 3 candidates. Candidate A says, "Hello, Highlanders. I'm a sophomore here at Hazen, and I'm running for class secretary treasurer. Hazen is like a second home to me. Like it is a second home for a lot of you. Hazen is where I make new friends while forming memories with my old ones. Hazen allows me to connect with many people from many different backgrounds. Because it is a second home for many of us, I hope to make it a memorable place. To do so, I decided to run for secretary treasurer to ensure your voices are heard. I would be a great choice for this position because I am dedicated, excellent at keeping things organized, and am always on top of my work, which ensures that I will organize things effectively. I would make sure that information is passed on when needed and make sure activities that occur at our school run smoothly without much complications. I am eager to help people around me, so I love volunteering and helping out whenever and however I can. Being your class secretary treasurer will come with many responsibilities that I'm ready to take on. I am ready to do everything within my power to represent you and assist the other members of the executive board. My goal is to make the years at Hazen enjoyable for you by organizing events that you might enjoy by taking your suggestions and ideas. As your secretary, I will listen to your concerns and ideas, making sure they are addressed and ensure that all activities can occur smoothly. I hope to be a person you can come to whenever you need anything. Candidate B for sophomore class secretary treasurer says, I decided to run for this position because I know everyone's voice should be heard and their opinions are important to view. I was inspired to run myself. I have always been the type of person who wants all people to feel welcomed and heard. Other than only viewing just one point of view, I believe I am able to bring that to the table as secretary treasurer of my class. My main goal is to listen to what other students and faculty of Hazen want for our school, to make it better and strive to fabricate their ideas into a reality. I plan on reaching this goal by taking my time to thoroughly listen to everyone's thoughts and opinions and make them relevant during meetings for discussion. To me, Hazen is a bright place with lots of kind and caring people with amazing opportunities for everyone. This is candidate C for sophomore class secretary treasurer. Hazen is not only a place for education and learning, but to some, it is also their anchor, a safe place, and a second home. As we embark on our journey as sophomores, we sadly aren't able to experience a physical connection to our school and to each other. This had inspired me to run for the position of class secretary treasurer. I want to support and assist as much as I can to make our sophomore experience as fun as possible. Being a part of Renton Youth Council last year encouraged me to seek this leadership role as I wanted to make a difference. I feel that this year is in need of leaders and representatives who are dedicated, willing to listen, and will bring our class together, which I pledge to do. I am organized, a team player, trustworthy, a great listener, and most of all, I want to bring our class together and still find ways to have fun even while physically apart. I sincerely hope that you'll consider me to be your secretary treasurer for this sophomore year. Thank you.